This segment brought to you by the Nissan Pathfinder TI 550. Makes a big load feel small. Tow it with a Nissan.
Well, we thought we'd have a look at something a bit different today. It's the chassis before the caravan gets built on top. Something we don't often see, but it's so important. Craig, how important is the quality of a chassis before the rest of the van is even manufactured?
Well, the quality of the chassis is of paramount importance because it's the foundation on which the caravan's built.
Sure.
The precision and the build quality inevitably lead to a long caravan life.
And is safety a factor?
Safety starts with the chassis.
Craig, could we possibly show everyone where they're built?
I'd love to show you.
We're at the Austrail state-of-the-art facility in Epping, Victoria, and we're going to see exactly what goes into producing a quality chassis for your van. From the robotically welded chassis through to the end result, everything is manufactured to exacting standards.
Craig, you must have a huge variation in the demands from the various manufacturers that you're making chassis for, especially in this area with axles and suspension.
Yeah. There's always variations, but we take that on board and we can offer any variation available on the market for our chassis. We have the modern rubbered suspension, the fully independent suspension, load-sharing suspensions.
It's almost endless, isn't it?
Absolutely. All right, well, this is where we actually test the compression of our springs. So what we do at random throughout our existing stock of springs, we'll take a spring, put it in the press, and give it 30 compressions and then measure the elasticity of the spring that way. That way we know that the quality of the product that we're buying is up to the standard that we expect.
At Austrail RV, the chassis are not only built to microscopic precision, but they look great as well. They're galvanised inside and out, which will prevent them from rusting. And then before they leave the factory here, they're given 2 coats of paint. They look great. Craig, if people want to know if their caravan has an Austrail RV chassis, I guess it's part of the specifications of the caravan they're buying, isn't it?
Absolutely. Specify an Austrail RV chassis to your caravan manufacturer and we'll be happy to supply.
So they've ticked off the quality control list. Here it is, ready to go. Thing of beauty, really, isn't it? If you want to know any more about the chassis from Austrail RV, you can just go to their website, austrailrv.com.au.